Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring you a video on the best lance in the game, the Brute Tigrex super weapon and meta builds, as we analyze the Brute Tigrex Lance. This is the first lance super weapon in the game, and I classify a super weapon as extremely high stats and a unique skill / mechanic built into the weapon itself. For example, charge 3 to damage 4 bows like Black Diablo's bow. In this case, for the lance, it has an incredibly powerful damage boosting skill where you just all you do is literally hop forward or you dodge forward and then you get a whooping 25% boost for 10 seconds. It is known as Dauntless, and that's why this lance is insanely strong. Anything that gets you a freebie boost is really good, especially at that level. I know a lot of lance enthusiasts were like, get headstrong. No, there's something called balance in the game. You don't need something that good. At the same time, what's awesome about this is it's actually not that bad to activate this, and we're going to analyze that later in this video. Because of this Brute Tigrex Lance is a super weapon, and if you built it and maxed it, I know why, you know why, because it's that dang good. And this moves us on to how the Brute Tigrex Lance is a super weapon. So the Brute Tigrex classifies as a super weapon due to the following. As a Season 7, it has the highest total stat value versus the rest of the raw monsters, taking this negative affinity into account. As you see, we have Brute Tigrex versus Tigrex and against Nargacuga. And when you put them all together, there you go, it's the highest. It also has Dauntless level 5 at grade 10, a super meta skill that no other lance has had in the past, in the present. This is the only lance that has it right now. And when you combine these two factors together, it allows the Brute Tigrex Lance to deal a large amount of damage with a super strong damage boost skill built into the weapon itself. Out of all the Brute Tigrex weapons, this has had the strongest attack boosting weapon skill in the game for a lance. So it's really awesome, and that's the reason why this lance classifies again as a super weapon. And this brings us to the Dauntless Analysis. Here we analyze Dauntless and its activation. As we see here, Dauntless is super easy to activate with just a forward dodge. I remember I had some people were like, you lose DPS when you use Dauntless. No, you don't. You gain DPS because look how short it is. It is so easy to activate because Lance has a very short forward animation compared to weapons that have a full-on roll like Sword and Shield or Dual Blades. And since it has a 10-second duration, you'll only need to do this at minimum probably 7 times a hunt at most. That's it. And it's super easy to just put up and then go ahead and just spam your attacks. And what's even better is if you use it in full aim mode, you can change the direction attack of your charging attack to quickly change direction. Like you see right here, I'm using leaping thrust, and then I'm using the charge attack so that I can angle around the monster. Again, if you do this like this, you're easily able to reposition, and again, you just have to forward motion. You see how easy it is? You can also quickly spam Leaping Thrust, one of Lance's best attacks. In fact, you can get 4 off in 1 Dauntless shot with this weapon, so that's why it's so amazing. And this brings us to the best Brute Tigrex Lance builds. At number 1, we have the classic Critical Ferocity build. It has a total of negative 60% affinity, which allows you a good chance of proccing the Critical Ferocity crit damage boost. Because of the fact that you need negative crit at a high level, you can even smelt the final level of raw power at level 5 for more consistency and power at negative 70% crit. 60 is good, but 70 is the standard. So you want that negative 70 so that you can go have the highest chance to proc a negative crit and then have that chance for critical ferocity damage. For this build, you need the Brute Tigrex Lance at grade 10 or as high as you can get it, the Glavenus Helmet at grade 8, Glavenus Mail at grade 8, Basil Juice Vambrace at grade 8, Tigrex Coil at grade 8, and the Arzuros Greaves at grade 6. Next up, we have the best Brute Tigrex Lance build at number 2. This is the Advanced Attack Boost build. This is the best combo available unless you want to use a different combo to stack Advanced Attack Boost and Attack Boost to level 5. The thing about Lance is you don't really need to perfect dodge in this scenario because you have guard, but with your ability to move so much with Leaping Thrust, etc., it has Reckless, so you lose the ability to perfect dodge. However, it can do more damage than Critical Ferocity if it doesn't proc often due to the Reckless damage boost. That's why Lances can work with this. You either perfect guard, or you have the ability to just be mobile and dance around the monster, which ideally you should do anyways if you want to maximize your damage. For this build, you need the Brute Tigrex Helmet at grade 8, the Lagambi Mail at grade 6, Rothian Vambrace at grade 6, Brute Tigrex Coil at grade 8, and the Glavenus Greaves at grade 8. And hopefully this helps you learn about the Brute Tigrex Lance. This super weapon will be the strongest raw lance for a long time, unless something like a raw Elder Dragon comes along. I don't believe, based on my memory, there isn't one, but you know what? Something in the future may come, but not now. That will overtake this. It's going to take a really long time before Brute Tigrex is taken over. As you see here, it takes a lot of practice for you to get around a monster. I will oop a little bit here just because I'm still getting used to the tapping inputs. This was very early footage of me practicing with this weapon. As you see right here, I oop and I oop again, but practice makes perfect. So make sure you practice and practice and practice. The bag is actually after my bag testing was actually after using this, so I got a lot more practice with it. But again, practice, 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 as with any weapon, to get really good at it. With that being said, please do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully this helps you, and you Lance mains are super excited you finally have a super weapon. Congratulations. Good luck on your grinds, good luck on your hunts, and I'll see y'all on the next video.